Welcome to TV9 Digital. I'm Neha. As the UK government plans to open up the country to its people for a more normal life, a significant threat from the B1617 variant of the coronavirus threatens to spoil the effort. The COVID-19 cases in the UK seems to have doubled since last week, and scientists have also warned ministers of a third wave, saying that it may have already begun. Health Secretary Matt Hancock said, and I quote, "The latest estimates are that more than half and potentially as many as 3/4 of all new cases are now of this variant." While cautioning the people, he said, "As we in fact set out our roadmap, we always expected cases to rise. We must remain vigilant." To discuss this and a lot more in detail, Dr. Neeraj Patil joined me from the United Kingdom a little while ago. Welcome, Dr. Neeraj Patil. In my last interview with you, you said the situation is pretty much under control in the United Kingdom. But the B1617 variant of the coronavirus seems to be again posing a significant challenge. What's the situation on the ground now?
Well, we are in uncharted territories at the moment in United Kingdom. Over the last few days, the number of infections have gone up because of the easing of restrictions that were started after 17th of May. Now, the second thing is, however, the number of admissions to the hospital has not significantly risen. So no one knows whether this new rise in infection will result in new rise in hospital admissions. In other way, causing more stress on the healthcare system. Now, one has to remember, when it comes to tackling COVID-19, the biggest challenge any government faces is whether we have enough health resources to treat people when they develop severe COVID-19. In other words, if they develop COVID-19 that requires hospitalization, whether a country, a nation has enough resources to combat that threat. Now, the thing is, at the moment, the number of infections are rising, but however, the number of admissions to the hospitals are not rising. It doesn't mean it doesn't rise in the future. It may rise because, as we know, the graph, you get a slow graph and suddenly you have exponential rise in number of admissions.
That's what
So
happened in
that's what
India
we call the
also.
third wave. We call the
Right.
third.
But sir, I'd like to ask you at this point in time, looking at the challenges, what are the steps that the Boris Johnson government really has taken to keep a check on the rising numbers of B1617 cases? And also, the cases appear to have doubled since last week.
Yes. You see, let me tell you, the Boris Johnson's government or the British government has not made a decision yet. Now, on 14th of June, there is an important meeting, a cabinet meeting. 14th of June, the British government has to make a decision whether to postpone the easing of restrictions that is going to start from 21st of June, or to ease the restrictions as planned on 21st of June. Now, there is a conflict now, health versus wealth. Okay, health versus wealth conflict. Now, if you take a decision to ease the lockdown, which the British Chamber of Commerce is advocating, because the tourism industry has been badly hit, the hospitality industry is badly hit. If you ease the lockdown, and then again there is exponential rise in the cases, you are again going to have again you are bound to impose lockdowns.
Right.
Now, second thing, if you postpone the the easing of restrictions from 21st June to even a further few weeks, then again the economy, especially the tourism industry, the hospitality industry is desperate. It's hungry for customers. So jobs are going off. So they want that these restrictions should not be postponed. Now, again, it's health versus wealth. And at the moment, the government has not decided. Now, there is two conflicting organizations that are advising government. One is the British Chamber of Commerce, which is advising no, the lockdowns should be eased on 21st of June. Now, there is another organization called NERVTAG. With NERVTAG is it is an organization called as New Variant Advisory Group of Viruses. So they are saying the easing of restrictions, which was planned for 21st of June, should be postponed by another 3 to 4 weeks because the R naught has gone above 1.
Just about this, Dr. Patil, Boris Johnson a few days ago said that the current data doesn't really suggest that the government would have to delay unlocking, although the cases of B1617.2 are on the rise. The scientists on the other side have warned, saying that a third wave of COVID-19 may have already begun in the United Kingdom. If so, amidst this, should the lockdown be lifted as per you?
See, again, we have to, if you ask me as a doctor, personally, I'm no way connected with both the bodies. I sincerely think the ease down of restrictions should be postponed by another 4 weeks, simply because the new variant, we have seen the new variant of virus, new variant spreads more quickly, though it is not more lethal. And over the last few days, when the restrictions have eased, the number of cases have gone up in the UK. Now,
absolutely,
this is the time, it's like a fire, a small fire in your house. When you have a small fire in your house, you douse it immediately. If you don't allow the fire to spread, if you allow it to spread, it will engulf the whole house, and you may have to call the fire brigade to ease the fire.
right.
So now there is a small spark, and I sincerely think that the government should postpone the easing of restrictions from 21st June by another 4 weeks.
Right. Like you mentioned that several restrictions have already been eased by the UK government, and the UK is also right now allowing flights with India. Do you think that this decision may need a rethink soon?
Well, I don't think any flight restrictions on India is going to have any impact, because already now two-third of the cases now in United Kingdom are the so-called variant which we saw in India. So it's the same variant of virus that caused exponential rise in infection is causing havoc in UK now. So it's the same virus. So, let's not call it as Indian, Chinese, Australian, UK, Kent, all variants, right? The new variant is um, is um, is something which we don't know what it can do. All we know is it spreads quickly.
Capable of, basically.
Yeah, it spreads quickly, but it's not lethal.
Right. Lastly, I'd like to ask you, Dr. Patil, is the health infrastructure of the country ready to deal with any situation that may arise in the near future?
See, the problem now to the health infrastructure in the UK is, if we have another surge in COVID-19 cases, we'll be able to manage the COVID-19 cases. We will not face a situation like, unfortunately, India faced, where you have lack of oxygen, lack of remdesivir, or where people started self-medicating with steroids, and there was a exponential rise of mucormycosis and black fungus. So all those things are not going to happen in UK. I can assure you that. But however, the problem UK is facing is, the backlog. The people who require heart surgeries, the people who require hip transplants, the people who require other elective medical care like hernia operation, disc operations, so many things, right? They all have been postponed by more than 1.5 years now. That tackling that backlog is a big challenge.
The experts have said that the virus can spread more easily if the lockdown is lifted, particularly among those who are still not protected by the vaccine. What do you think of it? Do let me know in the comment section below. Many thanks for watching. If at all you've liked the information that I've shared, do not forget to subscribe to TV9 Digital across all social media platforms. Stay safe, keep those masks on.